Well, guess what? Winter's been trying to make its appearance here today. I guess it snowed a couple of times. I did see it once and didn't think to get the camera out. Videotape it, but finally found out. I think I finally figured out. I got a machine shop. I will, once I get my stuff out of there, I will never go back to. I took my stuff in, told them just clean and crack checked it. Finally found out how come the bill went up. They did a lot of things other than what I asked for. All I wanted the stuff was cleaned and crack checked. That's it. Nothing else. Now I find out they pressure tested, did all this and that. And you know, guys, I've been doing motors for plenty of years. And all I wanted was clean and crack checked, just to know. Then I was going to go further down the road. So yeah. And now I know why the bill is so high. And it's just one thing was machined, and that's one crankshaft. So yeah, I didn't ask for all that other stuff. But anyway, I'm finding out these little mercury sables don't have much information on the internet. I ended up breaking down and going buying a book to get, because I tried finding the torque sequence and everything for the intake last night. Just no luck. I could find videos of guys doing it, but they always left out the part about what the torque and what the sequence was. So, oh well. Not that I'll be working on that many more Fords, but you never know. But, yep, so I'm heading up to the shop, and that's the problem about living where I live in the middle of nowhere. Gotta drive to everywhere. So I'm heading back to the farm to go work on that. Anyway, I'll be back. This phone brings no good news. I guess we'll be delayed on the Taurus unless I really can finagle things around. Helper just called. Not showing up. Alright. Oh. Hey, it's blurring again. I don't know if they're showing up, but there's a little white stuff flying around. Well, yeah, I am, but I'm not, but I am kind of ready for it. Alright. Well, I guess that works out okay. I'll finish turning. That's what I'll do today. I'll get that motor tore down and cleaned up and work on getting the thing regasketed and get her all sealed up, and that way if I set the... Yeah. Too many things going on. I'm trying to think ahead. Alright. Talk to you later. Bye. Well, that was not what I wanted to find inside the new motor. Look at all this freaking carbon. I'm starting to wonder how many miles this thing had on it, because that is terrible. I don't know why. I mean, here's the... Look at the intake runners. Look at how dirty they are. Both sides, both heads are that way. Yeah. Here, I'll even turn the light on. Come on, light. Look at that. That is the intake runners. Talk about having a carbon knock if I started this thing. Really makes me wonder how many miles is on that. So it's dinner time. I want to call the place back where I got this from, because that much carbon in there, that means this is an oil-eating motor. God dang it, guys. Okay. Well, I just talked to the salvage yard I got this from, and it says it has a 121,000 miles on it. And I'm like, what, this much carbon? They said, oh, they just ran it. Well, I can tell you right now, knowing that, seeing that there, they did not just run this, so. And look at even the carbon build up on the cylinder, so. I guess, I don't know. Guess we clean her up, put her back together, and it's got a 100-day warranty on it, so. Head gaskets look like they would have been okay, but I tell you, with that much carbon in there, I've had motors in the past where I started that, and that much carbon gets compressed, and it's stuck to the piston, and then sits there and knocks. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been in and out of automotive stuff, worked in salvage yards, had troubles with salvage yard motors. So I'm just, but I guess I'll get her all cleaned up, vacuumed out, and washed out. Well, not washed out, but get her all cleaned up and get this thing together. I might have to run and get some, I gotta go get some spray cleaner. It looks like I got that damn thing to replace too, so get that out of there. But, well, I guess I'm either going to clean, or maybe I should go get the cleaner. I'm out of spray cleaners and everything here. It just, yeah. All right, I gotta do something. Bye. Well, I guess I have no luck today. Just trying to get stuff cleaned up and that for the motor, and I need, years ago I was going to always get me a parts washer and I never did. Well, and then I got this radiator that was repaired and it leaks, so I just talked to him. I guess today I want to take that and we're going to go after a parts washer. Guess we're making a, whoops, sorry guys, I'm trying to shut up and get going at the same time. Making a Harbor Freight tool run, I guess. I just called a couple of shops around here. Sorry, didn't pay attention, did I? A couple of shops around here. I could go to Harbor Freight for and buy probably 3 of them from Harbor Freight for the price of one that these guys want. So good thing gas prices are coming down. So you know, this world's kind of gotten all goofed up. You got to have this to do that, to do this, to do that, to make the money, to do this, to do that, and it's become a real vicious circle. I almost can't keep up with it. So, I guess, I know last time I was at Harbor Freight, they had one that I should have picked up, but juggling money here and there to get stuff done here. And my truck, I just called the guy that was interested in it, and I'm considering taking a little bit less than what I wanted, but what he offered for $1,500, I'll keep the truck, because that doesn't even pay me for what I got into this thing now. So I guess we're off. So I guess we'll go get something and assemble it when we get home. Alright. Well, it's turned into quite an adventure. As you can see, it's getting dark and I'm still not home. I'm heading somewhere to pick up a parts washer. I had to go on Craigslist to find one. Went to a big town that closed. Not a one in town. Well, the one store I was going to check, they're closed. We're moving. Imagine that. So I got thinking, I pulled over, called the wife, and had her check Craigslist and found one. Called the guy, talked to him. It's new, never been used, so I'm going after it. So we're taking a road trip. So I guess I needed a little drive. Been doing a lot of thinking here. Needed to get away from home. Alright. Well, we get her home and get her in the light. I'll show you what we got. Well, what I started out doing today didn't get done. But we did find one. I couldn't find one in the town that I went to today. They're either sold out or the store's closed, relocating, and or they wanted way more than what I was willing to pay. So pulled over, got a hold of the wife, had her call, and that's probably her right now. So okay, I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I had the wife get on the Craigslist and got looking, and she found this one, and it was about 45 minutes away from where I was, so I ran down and got it. So I just got home. It's what, 10:30 at night, but kind of need the time away and need to do a little thinking and that, so it just, but I'll go get the solvent for that in the morning, fill her up, and we'll start washing parts and cleaning and prepping and get the motor together. So yeah, I'm getting to the point where I almost feel like doing this stuff at night. So I guess another wasted day. Well, not really wasted. Oh, I got that, and yeah, this. And since I seen the that little motor had so much carbon in there, I'm thinking the valve seals. Well, the gasket set came with the valve seals, but you need a valve spring compressor. So went to Northern Auto Parts and picked up a valve spring compressor. So cool. Got that, so I can put the new seals on. Like I said, there was way too much carbon in that motor for my liking. So, and I had one motor like that had a bunch of carbon in it once. I had holy hell with it. So I guess get the cleaners. I gotta pick up some carb cleaner and that, wash off the outside of the block and that, and clean her up and get this all prepped and washed now, and might even throw a coat of paint on it just to clean her up, and we'll have that done. And I laid stuff out, a clean spot on the bench and laid stuff out, and got those laid out to where they're supposed to go back in. But I want to clean everything and get this job done and out of here and get on to the next. I got too many irons in the fire, so I got to keep going. So, well, guys, we're going to call this one a day and get this loaded. And I know it's going to be late. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start filming this stuff and just stockpiling and loading it up when I'm home. So it takes a while to render these and convert them and everything else. But I do it. It's fun. It gives me something to do. So, all right. Take care later. Okay. Take care and talk to you later.